Welcome back to Dualsighted. We're back. Actually, let me start with welcome to Disney. I'm Anthony Davis. That's what was trending in Twitter. A Disney. Do you think that's kind of funny? A Disney, like just how he played. He played like a Disney character today, which I mean he kind of did. AD finished with only 13 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists on 5 of 16. Shooting, and his plus minus was a minus 18. And obviously, in the other end, it was Deandre Ayton, the third-year player, I believe. Back he was drafted in 2018. He finished with 21 points, 16 rebounds. And it's 8 offensive rebounds. So he had more offensive rebounds alone than Davis had total rebounds. So and then he finished on 10 of 11 shooting, and he was plus 16 on his plus minus. So obviously, it's fair to say that Davis got outplayed today.
Yeah, for sure.
The Lakers as a team, they rely on AD as the second guy, and today he didn't show up. LeBron stated that he feels like he's gonna respond. For the most part, AD has responded on games where the previous game he had a bad game, so he bounced back for the most part. But you think AD it's all in his head at this point, or you think it's just a bad game?
I think everyone has a bad game, and this has happened with him before, and he usually bounces back.
The Lakers today, it was pretty, in my eyes, it was kind of a one-sided game, even though the Lakers, they had more free throws total, and obviously the Suns were playing with, Chris Paul, who, went down with, pretty much he played with the rest of the game with one arm, and he still made some tough shots. I think he went out in the second quarter, I believe, and then Devin Booker, obviously he went off, but DeAndre Ayton, the main focus today was AD playing like a Disney character, only having 13 points. You think it's
what does that even mean? First of all,
Disney? A Disney. I don't know. It's just trending on Twitter. Usually his nickname is AD, but A Disney. It's kind of catchy. But I mean, if he keeps playing like this, it's gonna definitely stick with him. But what do you think his stats have to be in order for the Lakers to win? You think he has to reach at least 20, 25?
They need more contribution other than just him. They need this out everywhere else.
Yeah, Kuzma had to step it up. Drummond, in my eyes, didn't play, at all. He could have, most of the offensive rebounds were off switches off Drummond. Drummond was a little too, when they were doing the pick and roll, Drummond stayed high, and that's where Deandre just slipped to the basket. I think that Drummond should just stay back in the paint. And obviously Drummond isn't the most athletic.
Was Kuzma was on like minutes restriction or something?
Was he?
I don't know. He had 0 points.
Yeah, well, I mean, Kuzma is not even the third option. At this point, it's really either Drummond or Schroeder, and Schroeder played decent. But
they definitely need more contribution from Caldwell Pope too.
Yeah, KCP had a tough shooting night. So hopefully he had the looks too. For sure, he had an off game, as did AD did, but I think that they all gotta step it up. You think they're all gonna get on the right page second game?
Yeah.
So what do you think that AD has to? What do you think his stats have to be for the next game? Obviously,
I don't think it has to. I think they would have won this game if they got more contribution from Kuzma. For sure, they would have won this game. Who else? And if Caldwell Pope made those, his shots, but if he scores 20, I think that would be a AD type of game.
You think this is obviously they lost game 1 today. Obviously they lost game 1 of last season, I think, versus the Blazers and the Nuggets. Didn't they lose the game 1?
No.
I thought they lost the game 1 to the Nuggets of last year. I believe they did.
They beat
the Rockets, I think. It was the Rockets, actually. And then they went on to beat the Blazers and the Rockets. So, I mean, hopefully this is a trend that keeps going. What do you think the series goes? What do you have it? I still have the Lakers winning in 6 games, I believe. I say 6 games, yeah, actually. 4-2.
I think Lakers win the next game.
The Lakers definitely win the next game. Then Phoenix may take one in LA.
I think Suns probably just win 2 games. So yeah, the same. 6 games.
So but hopefully AD obviously trending today on Twitter. Obviously he can handle the criticism, and he's gonna definitely come out, with a better approach and just tougher, because DeAndre Ayton just made him look like he didn't belong in the starting lineup, in my opinion. But hopefully AD picks it up, and hopefully they all contribute to the win and not just rely on LeBron, which they obviously have been doing the whole season. So once again, this is Dualsighted. Follow us on Dualsighted down below: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Comment, like, share, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Peace.